What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another What's in the Bag. Today I'm gonna mix it up. Gonna kind of focus in on one of my little kind of niches that I really gravitate towards with the whole thrifting and flipping. One of the things that I find to be really easy, easy to ship, easy to list, and just a lot of fun picking when I'm out in the thrift store. But without further ado, today I'm just jumping in with one bag. It's that great, and it's just one bag. I just got back from a quick vacation down to visit my mother in Florida. While there, she took me on a tour of some local thrift shops, and we came across a really good one that I had not been to before when down there. Fun fact, I used to live in South Florida, so it's kind of like going home for me. But always love thrifting wherever I go. But this time around, we went to, I believe it's called the Red, White, and Blue thrift store. This place was massive. It looked like it could have been like a Kmart at one point in time, but now it was thrift. It had tons of clothes, tons of hard goods, tons of toys, which is one of my sweet spots. If you're in the South Florida area, this one was located in Hollywood, Florida. That's South Florida, but I would definitely, it's worth a checking it out. They have a whole list of sale, like red color is X percentage, white color is X percentage, and so on. It just so happens the bag I picked up actually had no discount, and I just paid the sticker price. But we're going to jump in here now, and I'm going to tell you why. And why I'm focusing this video just on this one bag. So let's let's do a little close up here. So these are my favorite types of things to thrift. These, what I call grab bags. They're usually on a peg, at the thrift store. And I got a soft spot for die cast. This one here, if you can see, this bag costs $4.99. And typically that's, for a grab bag, I usually like to kind of be around $3.99, $2.99. At least where I live now, that's more the norm locally. I rarely come across a bag that costs just out the door $5. But as soon as I saw one car in here, I knew I had to grab this bag. It wasn't even a question, but that's how I pick. When I'm out, I just see one thing, I throw it in the cart. I'm not going to spend my time just looking at every single thing once I know I got one thing that I know is going to sell pretty quick. So this bag, though, this is probably, when it comes to diecast and it comes to Hot Wheels and it comes to Matchbox, this is probably one of my better finds at once, like this many. And what we have in here, I don't pick up just any cars. I'm looking for vintage. I'm looking for 70s, 80s. The ones that I've sold before and I know have quite the desire behind it. But in this bag, I mean, I've just never had a bag like this before. There's about 20, I'm going to say at least 20 mix of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, vintage cars from the 70s and 80s in this one bag. So if there really is 20 in here, from what I've seen, I mean, I've recognized two right away that I've sold before at over $10 a piece. So some quick math I did when I saw this, I'm like, if there's 20 cars in here and I sell each one for $10, I mean, come on, it only cost me $4.99. I'm doing this all day. Alright, so without further ado, I've been eager to pop this open and really just kind of check out the condition of all of them, because that really matters when it comes to these. And there's a handful of things I'm also curious to see. Whenever you have vintage Hot Wheels, the multiplier in terms of resale value comes down to, do you have any red lines? I haven't seen any yet to the eye, but if I have any red lines in here, that just multiplies the price potentially. And then also, there are particularly, not good on that. Sorry. Normally with Hot Wheels, especially the older ones, the price, collectors they're really looking, I've seen more of a desire for ones made in Hong Kong versus Malaysia. So it doesn't really matter to me, but they definitely sell for a little bit more if made in Hong Kong. So that's something I'll be looking for as we dig into these. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump in here and just kind of walk through each one and just kind of recap what kind of profit I think I'll make. So let's do it. The goal is not to drop them, but I already did. Alright, so I'm going to jump in right here. And, I've been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now, and I don't know everything. I will never know everything. But there are things you learn just by doing this month after month, week after week. And what I learned very early on, I had gotten a grab bag once upon a time, and it had about 4 or 5 of these in there. And at first look, I was like, oh, it's just a cheap plastic car. Who cares, right? But I definitely know, I have learned through doing the reselling, whenever you have like items, my first thought when I gotten 4 or 5 of these once upon a time in one bag, I was like, maybe I can put them up for like $5 or $10 and just move them because I had like 4 or 5. Well, when I ran the comps on these, this one here, this is a McDonald's collaboration with Stompers, which has a big following and sell for great money if you ever come across them. This one is plastic. It doesn't light up. It doesn't power up. It is just a plastic stomper. And this one's branded with the Chevy Blazer. So you see that there. So I saw this is the first one I saw when I grabbed this off the peg. And this one here, I've sold it before, and these sell quick. This anywhere from $10 to $15. I'm gonna probably price it, around $9-10 just so I can move it and move on. So that's a good one. I don't think I have any more of those in this bag, but I'm just gonna keep moving along here. All right, so I've sold this one before as well. One thing you're looking for, making sure none of the wheels are crooked, everything works as it should. This is a Hot Wheels Peterbilt, 1979. Try to move along here. This is a California construction tanker. All die cast, has pretty good weight to it. And again, this one is from the 1970s, 79. So pretty cool truck, has a lot of detail. You see here it has the little, tanker hose coming out there. It's a pretty cool feature. This one, I believe, I've sold it for at least 10 or 12 once upon a time. Comps might have come down or gone up, but I'll throw a comp up above so you can see. But it's probably, I'll probably sell this anywhere from 5 to 10, easy. Alright, we're going to keep it moving here. So far, no red lines. Where was that one made? This one was made in Hong Kong, so, that does matter when it says Hong Kong. And it's not going to change the price big time, but collectors do like it. So right here we got a 1975 Hot Wheels Rockbuster. Not really too familiar with this. It is a cool color green. It does have the number 10 on it. But again, I feel pretty confident, and I'll throw the comp up above. It's probably going to get me at least $10. One thing that Hot Wheels and I believe Matchbox is pretty well known for is doing a lot of color variations of vehicles. So for example, they could have done this one in like 6 or 7 different colorways, and there could be a color, and I'll figure this out when I run comps to, does a red one sell more than the green one? Does the green one sell more than an orange one? And again, I'm just making up these colors. I don't know if that's the case with these, but I know that's something I got to keep in mind as I'm running comps. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm always intrigued So these is an emergency medical service. This is going to be a Matchbox, I believe. Yep, Matchbox Superfast Ambulance. This is 1977, made in England. This is crazy. This thing is older than me. What I've noticed that really matters when it comes to these older vehicles is when they do have doors, that they're functioning, that they're actually there. These little plastic lights up here are actually still there and not like popped or, busted. So this one's in really good condition. Has kind of a blue tint. The stickers are in good condition. So I'm gonna guess, I feel confident this is at least around $10. All right, we got a Jeep. This is gonna be a Hot Wheels CJ7. This is Malaysia. I'm trying to get a year. 1981, I believe. Yeah, 1981. This is missing the windshield, but everything else is in really good condition. You can see the sticker decals in really good condition. I should still be able to sell the. Actually, I think I do. So this one here was not in the bag. It's just one loose that I picked up probably a couple weeks ago. But it is also Matchbox. See, this what I was just talking about, how they do color variants. You can see here, these are the same Jeep, just different colors. This one, however, has a windshield. I haven't listed this one yet, so I may put these together in a lot. I mean, there could be a collector who would maybe buy this, might have the windshield, and repurpose it, put it back together, make it a little more pristine, whatever it may be. But I'll list these together. I feel confident I'll get between 10 or 15 for those. But for me, the die-casts, they're very easy to list. I use a 4x4x4 packing box when shipping these. Makes it super simple. And here we have a cement truck. This is going to be a Hot Wheels, I believe. It has kind of a green tinted windows. I'm calling out the tinted windows because you'll notice when you start looking up listings, like a lot of people, they could have made a bunch of these with different tinted colored windows. So just pay attention to that. This is actually a Matchbox Superfast cement truck from 1976. Made in England. So the cement thing here turns, it lifts up, nothing is broken to the eye that I can see. It's going to roll just fine. Again, there's a couple more construction die-casts in this bag that I haven't gotten to yet, but ideally I usually put those all together, lot them together, but if I were to sell this individually, I'm going to guess it's anywhere from $5 to $12 easy, especially given how good of a condition it's in. So let me keep it moving. Alright, look here, we got, what is this? This is cool, kind of different. I've never seen this one before. But I can tell by the wheels, it's a vintage Hot Wheels. Alright, so we got this here, looks to be in pretty good condition. A Truckin', I think that's what is on the car. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced. A Truckin', and this is from 1977, and it's also made in Hong Kong. I'll throw a comp up above. I've never seen this one before. This is a little Hot Wheel here with some flames. It has some really good wear on it. This is not in the best of condition, but I mean, what year is it? Let's see here. 1979, made in Hong Kong. Right. So this one here is pretty cool. I believe I've sold one of these before. This looks to be a different variation of the one I've sold before, but it is a 1979 DeLorean Hot Wheels. But you can see this here. What's really cool about this, it has a lot of detail in the stickers, and for the most part, this is in really good condition. I mean, I wouldn't call it mint, but it's in really good condition. I believe it's kind of a strange detail, but I know they did this variation. Same paint, same red, all the sticker, everything, except for the interior and this back piece here. And I believe also the bottom piece here that's black. They've done a variation of this that's also beige instead of black, but little things like that can matter sometimes. So I'm going to check out the comps on this variation, and I'll throw that up above. But alright, jumping back in here, this is in really great condition. I feel like I've gotten someone's collection, part of their collection, because all of these are really in pretty good condition. They're not beat up, they're not played with, like, at least not how I played with them back in the day. Anyway, this here is California Cruisin' in like a cool chrome effect. So I've never seen this one before, but the Vans you can do really well. The Hot Wheels or Matchbox. And I'm sure there's a couple variations of this. But you can see here, I mean, this is in really good condition. I mean, there's very minimal, you know, paint chipping or scratches. It really makes you wonder, like, who had this? Was it a collector? Was it someone who didn't play with them? And again, this is made in Malaysia, 1974. That's pretty old. You can see, I don't know if it picks up the focus there, but not a red line, but it is a pretty cool van, and I feel confident. Again, well, I'll throw the comp up above, but I'm easy. I feel confident in saying $10. All right, we got a 1979 Bobcat type thing here. Hot Wheels, construction. These do really well. These do really well for me. They sell all the time. Again, I'm going to put this with that cement truck. I'll probably put it with that California construction tanker. And I'll probably lot those all together. Oh. The door's open? No. Alright, this is pretty cool. So this is a General Lee. I believe, oh, don't kill me in the comments, but I believe this Dukes of Hazzards? Dukes of Hazzards, I believe. But anyway, I know enough that General Lee die-cast, I know I've sold a couple in the past. They do really well. And let me see what brand this is. This is not Matchbox. It's not Hot Wheels, but it is another great brand that I do really well with. Ertl, E-R-T-L. This one is, it's vintage. 1981. Made in, where were we made? Made in the USA. Yep, Dukes of Hazzards. I had that right. But yeah, this is Ertl. It's hard to tell on the chrome. Probably doesn't come out that great. But this is Ertl. And again, this one's in really good condition. But the stickers are all in really good condition. Not a lot of chipping. All the wheels, nothing's rubbing. This will probably sell for at least 15, if not more. So again, you can see why I picked up these die-casts, or I hope you can, but I mean, I still got at least 10 more in here. If you're still tuning in, thanks for hanging out. You know, I've been doing this, like I said, for about 3 to 4 years, somewhere in between there. And I'm just at a point where I'm like, let me put this on camera. Let me get on YouTube and see if, you know, I can make something of it. So here we are. It's pretty cool. It's in not the best condition. This is probably the one car so far that's just in terrible condition. But it's a cool car. This is the Porsche 911. It looks like there are some graphics on here, maybe the number 6 at some point. This was made in Hong Kong, 1974. It's pretty cool. See that there. So I'll run comps on this. I'm not sure offhand. If it was red line, that'd be really cool. But so far, no red lines. But maybe, it's hard to tell with condition like this. Maybe $5. I might have to lot it with other portions I have. So I'll throw comp up above. Oh, this is a cool car. It reminds me of my, some of my early memories when I think of cars. Is this car right here, the Firebird. So this is a pretty sweet looking car. I remember back in the day in the 80s, this was the car to have. My stepdad had one of these, and man, I thought it was just the coolest thing ever. This is a Hot Wheels 1982. It's a die-cast top, but a plastic bottom. But some really cool gold tone rims on it. And you can see the graphic is really good on with the Firebird and the T-top. And again, like I said, the bottom is plastic. Alright, I have no idea what comp will be on that, so we'll see. I'll throw it up above though. Alright, here we got a Hot Wheel, like a race car type, Indy car type thing from 1973. That is the oldest one we've grabbed out of the bag so far. It's in really good condition. This is number 2. It is blue with some red stripes with the little Hot Wheel logo. I have no idea what the comp on that one is yet, but we'll throw it up. This one looks to be broken and missing a piece. This is the Space Racer Hot Wheels 1978, made in Hong Kong. It looks like it's missing a piece on top. Nothing too exciting for me here. Alright, we got a Corvette, a USA #1 Chevy Corvette with the number 7 on the side. The windshield is pretty dirty. The 350 CID, I don't know what that means. But pretty cool Corvette. Again, I'm not too familiar with this one. It's a Matchbox, 1983. I'll throw comps up above if it's anything exciting. Hey, look at this. Oh, I wish, man, it's definitely missing some parts, but it is pretty cool. It's a 1978 Matchbox USA mail truck. That's pretty dope. Nice little USA mail truck there with the logo up front, but it looks to be a Jeep, but it does look like it's missing the windshield and possibly some other part. So, not too familiar with that. I'll check it and we'll see what we got. Alright, this is pretty nice. This is a Hot Wheel, and again, no red lines. So this is a Dodge pickup truck with the engine coming through the hood with some blue tint. Pretty nice, great graphics, and really good condition. And this is from 1979, Hong Kong. Alright guys, again, if you are still hanging in there and checking out this video, I thank you. I promise we're getting to the end here. And that'll be a wrap here shortly. So this is pretty cool. This is a 1977 Hot Wheel Firebird Trans Am, I believe. I have sold one like this before in not this good of condition. But what this is pretty good. I forget the actual name. I believe these have a name, but they open up like this, where you can see the engine, see all underneath the die-cast. But again, the graphics on this are in great condition. And overall, really great condition. We'll see what that sells for.
There we go.
Alright, gonna jump in real quick. Had a little video mishap. The camera died on me and I didn't realize it. So I kind of lost some footage that I didn't realize was not recording. But I guess that's part of the growing pains that I'm going to go through in learning this whole new, part of the hobby with reselling, jumping on YouTube and editing and recording. So just wanted to say thank you if you're still tuning in. Like I said, it looks like some of the footage is just not going to make it, and I'm not going to redo it, but I'll learn, and we'll do better next time. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along on the journey for this edition of What's in the Bag.